Good evening, everybody. How are we all doing? This is your girl, Olu, from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm a mom, I'm a wife. Also, I'm a certified wellness coach. Today, we'll be talking about the power that is in fruit. Okay. Today, we'll be talking about the power that is in fruits and vegetables. So, I have a guest here that will be talking about what that fruit and vegetable have done in our life. At the same time, I also have a co-host that will be sharing the product with us. So I would like my co-host to introduce herself. Who is she and where is she from? Is she a mom? Is she a wife? Please, can you tell our audience who you are?
Yes, thank you, my beautiful host. It is a pleasure to be with you all tonight. And if you're watching us during the morning or watching the replay in the afternoon, good morning and good afternoon to you as well. My name is Ulufolake Adewusi, popularly known as Fola. I am a wife. I am a mom of 6 beautiful children. I am a nurse and I am a certified wellness coach. And I reside in Rhode Island in the United States, to be precise. It's a pleasure to
Wow, all the way from Rhode Island. That's a great one. Thank you for coming. So, if you can hear what she said, she's a wife, she's a mom, and a nurse. So she's not just doing just this business alone. She's a nurse, a full-time nurse. All right. So let's move to my guest, my beautiful guest. Please, can you tell us your name, where you're from, and what you do?
Sure. Hello, everybody. My name is Erin Fuller. I am from Louisiana, but I currently reside in Texas. And I am a single mother of 5 blessings.
Okay, thank you so much. You are from Texas, you said?
Louisiana.
Louisiana. Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, thanks for joining us. Yes, so before I move further, let me quickly share my own testimony with you. So, and also with our audience. Before coming across this product, I used to be very obese. I was weighing 139, 239. I used to be diabetic. I used to have high blood pressure. Also, I have high cholesterol. And I normally go to my doctor for injection on my foot because I normally have this pain under my foot. I do have tingling fingers. Probably maybe when I'm holding onto pen for too long or a knife or a spoon, I normally have this tingling on my fingers. And again, my menstrual cycle do go for 14 good days. Heavy flow, heavy flow. But as God we have it, I came across this product in 2021 through a lady that I disturbed so well that I worried before accepting. I never knew she's an angel in disguise because when she was telling me about the product, I told her not to tell me. We always pick a fight each time she talked to me about it. So, now after couple of times that she kept telling me about this product, and I'm like, okay, no problem. Well, through my husband, because he ended up saying, why do you always argue with this lady? Just go ahead and sign up. I signed up. To cut it short, I bought every of the products that the company has. I did not even wait for, like to get a little. Why did I do that? Because I joined because of the business. I did not join because of any health issue. having all those things, we normally see it as, okay, the doctor said you have it, then we have it. But the lady told me you can do it as a business. And I said, okay, I would love to do business. After all, I'm in this country to make money, right? So I joined. I bought all the products. But guess what? My intention was just to use those products as my gadget to advertise. So on this fateful day, my mom fell sick. I took her to emergency. She came back. The medications given to her was kind of disturbing her. Each time, the moment she takes those medications, she will tell me my tummy vibrates. I'm like, what is all this? Then that thing came to my brain, like, you've been attending Zooms, watching their videos, testimonies. Okay, I have all these things at home. Let me try it. Some people might be like, she's a bad girl, bad daughter, right? Not that. Because I use my mom as a case study, right? So I gave her the products she used. But as God will have it, the same day she saw the difference. Our bodies are different. So I would not want anybody to quote me and say, oh, I want the result the same day. Bodies differ. Even me, when I used it, I didn't see my result the same day. But in her own case, she saw it immediately. All her number went down that I was so afraid that I had to call again to another nurse, like, oh, this is what happened again. Then the lady was like, you told me, you just said they're just supplement, fruit and veg. I said, yes. Then she said, don't worry. So I stopped panicking. And through this, my mom get off her insulin and all her dose got reduced. Now I was like, okay, if this could work for my mom, let me use it. I've tested it. I see that it works. So, okay, now I can use. Then I started using it, In the process, the first thing I noticed was that my skin was glowing. My skin was glowing and I was so excited. I remember the video I did then, I was like, even if you don't tell me, I know it's myself. I was so proud of myself, looking at myself in the mirror, and I was looking so good. So I was like, even if nobody is telling me, I love myself, I don't need you to tell me. So I was so excited. So this is the first thing, that was the first thing I noticed, my skin glowing. Now I continue using it. I saw a little difference in my weight. Why? Because I was not consistent. I was new to the product. I never liked taking capsules or anything anyways. So maybe I'll take it today, not tomorrow, in another 1 week. But then still, I saw these little changes. But when in 2022, I joined the Shred 10, then I added physical exercise to the product. It was in that process I saw a huge difference because I had to go get myself a scale. Now I am determined. I want to see what I want to lose. Then I started with that. And before I know what was happening, my weight started going down like every day until I came down to 194. 194. Then again, I went to my doctor. My doctor told me my sugar level is okay. So I don't need the medications anymore. I was taking off my metformin that I was using. So now I had to ask, what was my A1C at the beginning and what is my A1C now? So my doctor told me initially it was 9.4, but now 5.4. I've not asked him since then, so I don't know. Of course, for sure, it should have gone more better than now. But even at that, I'm declared free from being diabetic. Now, my high blood pressure is now history, high cholesterol history, menstrual cycle, 3 good days only. From 14 days now to 3 days only. Then I don't go to my doctor anymore for any food injection. I am free. I don't even remember my finger that used to bothered me, not until a lady was giving testimony. Then she mentioned it, and I was like, oh my goodness, I used to have these tinglies too. So that is how this product has done wonders in my life. So this is my own testimony, which I believe you also have that testimony that you want to share with us today. But before I will go to my guest, I want my co-host to give us our own testimony.
Oh, wow, amazing. That's definitely an amazing testimony you just gave there. And it's all by the power of fruits and vegetables that we take for granted most of the time. For me, I will take you back to 2020, the year of, we all know how that year was. I don't think anybody will forget 2020, the year of the pandemic. Prior to that, I was putting on some weight, was not quite happy with myself. And that year, with everything being shut down and all we knew was to stay home, we're told to stay home. And I stayed home, and I love to cook, and I will cook and I will eat and just enjoy myself. And my scale was not smiling back at me. The weight kept piling on. Whenever I'll try and get dressed to look cute, I wasn't fitting, properly into my attire, especially my African outfits. Trying to put my skirt on and to zip up, I can't zip up my skirt. It was frustrating, very depressing. So I tried to join the gym that blessed year, but at the same time, the gym was closed down due to the pandemic. So I was frustrated, nothing to do. But God so have it, a sister of mine, she's like an auntie of mine, did mention about the products to me, that I should give it a try. It's all natural. And me being a nurse, I did my little research, and I found nothing but good things about the products. I said, why not? It's all natural. So I did start the product. I got all the full line of the products, started taking it, and I started to see a difference. In about 3 weeks, I saw the weight coming off, and I was very, very pleased with it, what I was seeing, and knowing that I will definitely continue with this because I'm seeing results. Not only that, I was suffering from what they call plantar fasciitis. It's been, I believe, a damage in the nerves from being on my feet for years of being a nurse. And the pain was very severe to the point that when I wake up in the morning, I can't just easily pick up and go. I have to wear cushioned shoes. Not only that, I have to use pain relievers like Tylenol or maybe Advil just to get through the day. I didn't like the idea of doing that because I know what these over-the-counter medications can do to my liver as a nurse. So I stopped taking them, and I said, let me just bear with the pain. Just, I adapted the pain. I'm like, this is what it's going to be. I'd rather deal with the pain than have my liver being damaged. But this blessed day, I woke up in the morning, got up expecting that pain because I've already owned that pain. I didn't have any pain. And I'm like, wow, no pain today. Did I take anything last night? I'm like, no, I didn't. Okay, maybe God just wants to give me a pain-free day. I said, let me just go ahead and enjoy it. The second day, no pain again. I'm like, third day, no pain. I'm like, there's something going on here. So I called my aunt and said, does this, natural fruits and vegetables that I'm taking, does it help with inflammation? Because what I had was a form of inflammation, with pain. And she said, yes, it does. I'm like, wow, okay. That's all I needed to know. And since then, and we're talking back to 2020, I haven't had that pain anymore, okay?
Wow.
Moving on, I continued taking the products and everything. I had been suffering from hormonal acne for years, whereas I would go to the doctors, try and get medication to help out with the acne because it was very embarrassing. I couldn't leave the house without putting on makeup, which is one of the reasons why I become a makeup artist, to tell you the truth. I would always have to put some makeup on my face because I believe the face is the first thing people see when they look at you,
Mm-hmm.
And thankfully, after taking the products for some time, my face started to get clear. Yes, it started to clear off, glowing and everything. Not only that, a few months early this year, back last year, my doctor, he looked at my labs, and me being a nurse, I know what it said. My A1C was high. I was as high as 6.7 or so. And that's an indication of being a borderline diabetic. And the doctor was like, you know what? Maybe we should put you on some medication to take care of this. And I'm like, no, let me try the natural way. So I continued on the products, went back for my blood work early this year, and guess what? My A1C came down. It came
Wow.
from 6.7 to 5.2. So I am no longer a borderline diabetic, okay? Not only that, I have more energy. I sleep like a baby. So I feel more energetic in my early 50s than I did when I was in my 30s. So that's it for me for now. Thank you.
Wow, that is an amazing testimony. You gain your beautiful face back.
Yes.
No more acne. And also you are no more borderline diabetic. I am so happy for that, and I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you for sharing. Yes, let's move to our beautiful guests here. Herring, please share your own testimony in regards to using these amazing products.
Yes, yes, of course. Thank you guys. So, like I mentioned, my name is Erin, and I'm a single mother of 5 kids, ranging from 19, and then my youngest is 4. So, of course, with that, needless to say, I need lots of energy to keep up with these kids. It's just me, I'm one person, and I'm needed many different directions for all types of things. So, um, the way this product was introduced to me, I'll take you back to 2021. Things were very unprecedented at that time, like Coach Fola mentioned back in 2020. Things were just crazy and out of whack because of the shutdown of the pandemic. And a very long time friend approached me and introduced this product to me. And I have to be honest, from the get go, I had never heard of it, but I was drawn in immediately. Um, the business part of it and the health benefits part of it. So she kept talking to me about it, kept reaching out to me, and I wasn't running from her. I just, at the time, I didn't know much about it, and I felt like I didn't have the money to start the business. But if I knew then what I knew now, there's no way I wouldn't have had the money to start the business. This is one of those things you ask yourself, can I afford not to? And that's what I always said. So she was so eager to get me started that she offered to front the money to get me started in the business. And I tell you guys, she was so right. I made the money back quick, and I was able to return the favor, pay her back, and I continued on. So I saw the vision very quickly. And at this time, I had put on lots and lots of weight after my last child. They say the older you get, it's harder to get rid of the weight. So after my first 3, 4 kids, I dropped them off, and my body went back to normal. But my son, he said otherwise. And before I know it, I looked up and I had reached 224 pounds. But I didn't even realize it. I didn't even know it until after being introduced to the product, taking care of myself, making some changes, some simple life changes. And then I compared photos. And that's when I realized, wow, I was obese. I was uncomfortable. I knew I was uncomfortable. I felt drained all the time. My energy levels just wasn't what it needed to be to focus daily and to keep up with the kids. So after getting started on the products, the first thing I noticed was my sleep. I had no problems falling asleep. I didn't toss and turn. Once my head hit the pillow, that was it. I was asleep and I slept like a baby. Some of the best sleep I ever had.
Wow.
So that was that kept me going. I was like, okay, I like this. I like this feeling. Then the energy came, and I noticed my energy levels were very, very different than they were before. I was able to keep up. I popped out of bed readily, like I was ready to take on the day. I felt rested and I felt energized. And so that was great. And I was like, yes, this is just what I need, to keep me going and to keep up with these kids. And then I introduced the shakes on top of the essential capsules, and the weight start falling off right before my eyes, guys. Like it wasn't even hard to do if you just if you have to want it, and you have to see the vision and want something different for yourself. And I did. And so I started using the products. The benefits I was receiving from it kept me going, and I wanted more. So I kept going. I started using the shakes. I got on the Shred 10 program, and the weight drifted off so easily. I say easy because some people are like, how can you make such drastic changes to your eating habits and your lifestyle, after you've been doing something for so long, so many years? It was not as hard as it sounds, and I'll tell you why. The saying that we are what we eat, I found out to be very true. The more the greasy food you eat, the fried food, the fast food, you feel sluggish. I felt sluggish. I felt weighted down. But now that I am using the products, my body naturally craves more of what I'm consuming, because I'm fueling my body with so many varieties of fruits and vegetables. My palate has changed. And so now I want more fruits and vegetables naturally. It just came easy. More water. It made it easy for me to shred bad habits and pick up and introduce new ones into my life. And so that was really awesome for me. And then once I found out that if I order the product for myself, I can get it for my kids for free. That was a win-win. That was just a win-win because I
Exactly.
mean, hey, who doesn't like free stuff? And I
Mhm.
mean, who doesn't want to make sure their kids, have the best and are well and healthy? So I got my kids started on the gummies, and my son was only a few months old at the time, and he he tore him up. Like, he had no problem with it. He wanted more. They say two each, and I mean, it's a thing that you can't overdose on too many fruits and vegetables. So sometimes I would let him have extras, but two of each is what's recommended, to get the job done. And now he's 4, and my youngest daughter is 7, and they've both been on the product for about 2.5, 3 years. And they love it. They don't even know what they're consuming. They're eating broccoli. They're eating rice bran and cabbage and kale and tomato
Mhm.
and beets and stuff that they probably would never pick up and eat if I just sit here and give it a try. It's good for you. So I mean, that is phenomenal, because I'm telling you right now, this day and age, things are changing. The food that's in the stores is not good for us. The things that are on the shelf is all about money. Even in the produce section, it's not trustworthy even more anymore. We have all the wax and the pesticides and chemicals that's being sprayed on it. So it's almost like it's not really safe. You never know what you're getting. You never know what you're really getting. So to make sure that you have a reinforcement like this product, to ensure that you are fueling your body with the macro and the micronutrients that it requires to function properly, is so sustainable, and it's so doable. Another thing that I noticed, being a lady, kind of a shy topic, but my cycles my cycles used to be sporadic, and they came for about 7 to 8 days. Um, I knew when they were coming. My breast would get sore. I would get moody. I would turn into a crybaby, basically, and I didn't even know why I was crying. But it was just because my hormones. So, um, after using this product, my cycles are 3 days. three
Wow.
days. It's like in and out of here. I didn't even see it coming. I don't know when it's coming. I don't know when it's coming. I don't have the tenderness of the breast. I don't have cramps. I don't have any of the symptoms that normally come from a cycle, forewarning you. So that is really amazing. My cycles, my weight. Oh my gosh, I had brain fog. I had brain fog. I found myself needing to write down every little thing. I would question myself, because I was like, I'm too young to be getting like early dementia or Alzheimer's. Like, why am I not being able to keep up with everything? The omegas, the plant-based omegas, have really, really helped me to have clarity and just mental peace. My moods are better. I am able to deal with things with less pressure and stress. Um, everything is just well balanced. I guess I can say in my body, everything feels well balanced. I don't get upset as easy. I can deal with things better, and I definitely feel like I owe it to the omega products because it helps with the moods and the mental clarity, and so that was really awesome for me. Another thing that I noticed, my hair and nails. I have just recently clipped my nails, but they're already growing back. But they're so strong, like they're hard. They're tough. They are. They're not easy to break. They're very strong, and so is my hair, and it's growing like crazy. I don't even have to do anything to it. People ask me what is my hair regimen or what do I put in it, and I don't have anything to tell them because I'm not putting anything in my hair. I just I'm just using my Juice Plus and then treating my body right. It's treating me right, and I can see it on the outside. I'm taking care of my inside, and it's reflecting on the outside. And I just really, really love these products. I mean, I think we're sitting on something close to a gold mine, and we have to share because it is needed critically right now all over the world. Like people are suffering, and there is an option and there is hope. And so my goal is to spread that word and that gospel of health and try to get it out there as quickly to everybody that I possibly can and come in contact with. I love it. I love it here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You see, oh my goodness, people don't know what they are missing. Because I remember when you sent me a text, you were like, oh goodness, I don't know what to say. I said, you just have to tell your story. You see, this
Yes.
product is all about sharing your story. We are not planning what to say, but you want to come
Right.
and say what the product has done for you. People will be like, oh, you talk about your hair, you talk about your nails, you almost talk about every part of your body. Exactly. So, what do they expect? What do people expect when you are consuming over 30 fruits and vegetables every
Right.
day? Every day.
Yeah.
All these fruits, each of them, they all have what to do in our body. Even when the doctor says an apple keep a child away from the hospital. So what are we now talking about? You see, so you just mentioned about all these fruits in the store. Yes, we need to be careful of what we consume. When I tell people I have allergy to apple, I have allergy to carrots, of course we do have them in our product, and I've never had any.
A reaction.
All right. She froze up a little bit, but I know
Uh,
what she's trying to say. I've heard her story in the past. Is she was allergic to apples and carrots, and by taking our products, she doesn't have that reaction, thankfully. So yes,
wow.
our products are all natural, made out of veggies. We're not here to make any medical claims whatsoever. We're basically here just to make nutritional claims. Because basically it's what's in these fruits and vegetables is what we are benefiting from. So I'm going to go ahead and share more information. For those who did not quite get what product we're talking about, I know my sisters have mentioned what it is, but maybe you didn't really grasp it. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to go, okay? Just bear with me 1 second. Okay, am I sharing? Yes?
Yes, ma'am. We can see
Okay,
it.
okay. Thank
Yes.
you. All right, so many will be saying, what is this product about? What are they talking about? We're basically talking about the product called Juice Plus. okay? It's a whole food nutrition concentrate from 30 different fruits, vegetables, and grains. It bridges the gap between what we eat and what we should eat on a daily basis. This is not a multivitamin, it's not a medicine or treatment or cure for any diseases. It's the next thing to fruits and veggies. Slide. Okay. Now, many tend to refer our products to vitamins, and it's far from it. Our products are not vitamins. There's no comparison. You cannot compare a Olympic stadium to a stadium of a high school stadium. There's no comparison. So I'm going to do a little comparison between vitamins and Juice Plus. So vitamins contain a warning label, and they also have a poison control label. It has GMO. GMO is present. GMO is called genetically modified organisms. It is non-bioavailable, meaning it doesn't enter into the bloodstream immediately. So much of it is discarded in your urine because the body does not recognize that multivitamin, that medicine as food, and it would just take what's of nutritional importance and discard of the rest. So that's why you tend to perceive or have that smell when you go to the bathroom and that you urinate. You will smell the multivitamin in your urine because the body has not recognized it as food. Not only that, it tends to discolor your urine too as well. So that's your bladder, working at its best, trying to get rid of what is not nutritious for the body. Not only that, it is not NSF certified. There may be ingredients present that are not disclosed in these vitamins. Many contain wheat, high in processed GMO, soya, and contains artificial flavors and dyes. But Juice Plus is whole food, including all the phytonutrients your body needs. It is safe for babies, children, nursing mothers, and pregnant women. It is non-GMO, does not have a warning label. It is bioavailable, meaning it enters into the bloodstream immediately and nothing is discarded in your urine because your body recognizes it as food. It is completely raw and never heated. It is NSF certified. It is better than organic rating, and it is wheat-free and gluten-free. So the first product I'm going to talk about is our veggie blend. And I'm not going to go in detail about what the ingredients do, okay? I'm just going to mention to you what ingredients are, what veggies are in the veggie blend capsules, okay? So we have broccoli, we have parsley, we have tomatoes, we have carrots, garlic, beets, spinach, cabbage, lemon peel, rice bran, and kale. And just to go back a little bit, I don't know if many of us know how many fruits and veggies we're supposed to be taking a day. If you were to Google it right now, okay, go on your laptop or go on your phone, Google it and ask Google, how many fruits and veggies am I supposed to be taking on a daily basis? Okay, trust me, it would say at least 5. And actually, it might come up and say between 7 and 13. So if I am wrong, I owe you something. You come back and tell me, oh, Fola, you were wrong. All right. Next slide. We have our fruit blend. The fruit blend contains apple, peaches, cranberry, oranges, mango, acerola cherry, pineapple, prunes, dates, and beets. So just imagine taking all of these at one sitting. It's the best thing ever. But if you were actually, were to get the physical apple itself, would you be able to finish all of these in one sitting? I doubt that. The next product is berry blend capsule, and that contains raspberry, bilberry, blueberry, cranberry, pomegranate, Concord grape, blackcurrant, blackberry, elderberry, antichoke, and cocoa. And then we have our mighty omega. Our omega is not the typical omega that's out on the market, okay? The one out on the market is omega-3. It has that fishy burp to it, that fishy taste to it because it is derived from fish. But ours is not. It is basically plant-based. All our products are plant-based, okay? It is being derived from a plant called algae, an algae plant. So algae is actually what the fish eat, and that's why they kill the fish to get the omega-3 from it. So we go straight to the source. So we have, not only do we have omega-3 in our omega, we have omega-3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, okay? And they're all derived from omega fatty acids from sources such as pomegranate seed, okay? Raspberry seed oil, tomato seed oil, and argan, just like I said earlier. Now, just to summarize what these 4 products can do, okay? If you were to go by each ingredient, it has a lot of nutrition to it. A lot of nutrients are in these, micronutrients, okay? I'm just gonna summarize what the ingredients that are in our product can actually do for you. Again, we're not here to make any medical claims, but nutritional claims, okay? Just like Erin said, it helped her with her fog that she was getting. She was concerned about me, developing dementia, but it helps people mental clarity, okay? It helps with cardiovascular health too as well. Many have taken the products and it's helped them with their high blood pressure or high cholesterol. So it helps with the heart. Not only that, it helps with hormonal imbalance. 3 of us have mentioned what it's done. It helped me with my hormonal acne and also helped me with my menopausal, premenopausal stage. I'm out of that stage. I'm 51 and my cycles are even more regular than they were before. Erin also attests to that too as well. It helped her with her cycles. They come and go just like that. Olu had the same thing too as well. Her cycles are regular and she's done in 3 days. It also helps to improve your immune system, okay? The products, the ingredients help to improve your immune system. We know what's out there right now with all the viruses and the bacteria, and now it's getting cold. We need to build up our immune system. It helps with inflammation. I can attest to that. Olu too can attest to that. I call her Olu, we call her Shum. She can attest to that too, because I know she didn't mention it, but she did have pain in her knees where she was receiving a lot of shots just to be pain-free. I had plantar fasciitis. The bottom of my soul was just inflamed at all times. No more. It helps with sleep. Erin said it too as well. She sleeps like a baby. I sleep like a baby. The majority of people who take the products sleep like a baby. And our energy is through the roof. I can attest to that. Erin can attest to that. And Olu can attest to that too as well. All right, moving on. So now we have our shakes, okay? We have our Perform. The Perform 2 is all plant-based. It is good for our active people, or you don't really have to be too active to take this. If you're planning to exercise, you could take this to energize you like an hour before exercising or an hour after. It helps with muscle growth, it helps with bone support, it helps to give you energy production and also mental performance. And then we have our complete shakes that come in 2 flavors. It comes in vanilla and also comes in chocolate. Now, the shakes are one of the best things that could have been created, especially for us moms that are always running out the door on an empty stomach, or even our fathers out there too. We're so busy that sometimes we don't have time to eat, and we can't run on an empty tank. We need to eat. So our complete by Juice Plus here is all plant-based. It contains fiber, carbohydrate, it contains protein, and some healthy fat. So the complete means it is a complete meal. And you will actually take this to replace a meal. If you're trying to manage your weight, you use it to replace 1 meal or 1 or 2 meals a day. If you're trying to gain weight, there's a way you take it too as well. It just gives you that balance and that good source of nutrients that you need. We do have a program called Shred 10, and this is one of the products, including the 4 capsules that I did mention earlier, is what we actually take in the Shred 10 program. And Olu did mention earlier that she, after joining the Shred 10, it actually helped her with her weight. Okay, so if you're looking for a means to manage your weight, this is a product you want to take. We have our bars. So for those who don't like smoothies, because that's what we make out of those shakes, we make smoothies with them. You don't have time to make a shake. You're too busy. We have the bars. The bars come in dark chocolate fig flavor, and it comes in tart cherry honey, okay? So if you take one bar actually represents a meal. If you take half of it, it would be like you taking a snack. So for our moms and dads that are always busy, no excuse. If you're too busy, just grab a bar and go. You can't be running on an empty stomach, okay? Your body needs nutrients. So this is just a breakdown of the bars. It is gluten-free. It is good for vegetarians because it's all plant-based. It's high quality plant protein, a good source of fiber. It is non-GMO and also low glycemic. Going back to the shakes, for anyone who is diabetic can take our products because it has a low glycemic index, meaning if you're diabetic, you can take the products. You don't get that sugar rush from taking it, okay? All right. Chewables. So for those who don't like taking capsules for whatever reason, there are many ways you could take the capsule. You don't have to take it whole. You could take the capsule by opening it up into Greek yogurt. You could blend it in your smoothie. You could chew on it. But if you're so keen on, I don't like capsules, we have the chewables. The chewables come in the fruit, veggie, and berry form, okay? So we have this for kids and we have this for adults as well. Children need fruit and veggie. So this is why, another reason why we have these. So earlier, Erin did mention about her children benefiting from the chewables. Her children were able to get theirs for free. Myself included, my children were able to get theirs free, and same thing for Olutu as well. Now, there was a study being done on children who are on our chewables, and 61% of them were noticed to be eating more fruits and veggies because you've actually told your brain, this is by consuming the fruits and veggies, it helps to kind of tell the brain, I need more of it. The brain likes it, the body likes it. And then they tend to crave for it more, okay? 66% visited the doctors less. Just as my sister said earlier, 1 apple a day keeps the doctor away. When you're taking all the nutrients you need, definitely you would be sick less. 56% of the kids were noticed to be on less over-the-counter medication and prescriptions. Who would need medication or over-the-counter prescriptions or over-the-counter meds if you're healthy? So that's just a brief survey that's been done on our children. If you like what has been shared today and you would like to benefit from these products, please reach out to whoever invited you or whoever's platform you're watching this program from. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that about our products. So that is it. We've all heard what you just explained about this product, and now you know how amazing the products are. So if you are still out there and you are thinking, oh, should I use it, or should I join them, or should I go for it? I tell you, you are just wasting time, just like I did before. I won't blame you because, I don't know how we think at times. We are like, oh no, maybe it's not real. It is real. I would like to share my screen with you to see, because when I tell people this is my before, this is my after, I always love you to see. And also, I know I have the one for my co-hosts. I don't know if Erin, if you have any video to show or any picture to show us of your before and after. If you do, that's fine. But if you don't have it now, then I can just go ahead and show for the two of us. So let me connect with this other phone so that I can show. Do you want to show us now? You are the guest.
If you ladies will go ahead and show yours, I'm going to dig mine up and I'm going to send it to Coach Fala so she can share it on the screen. I don't have it on my laptop, but I do have one on my phone.
Okay, no problem. That's fine.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so let me see. I would like to share this now. Let me share my screen. So here is my testimony. This is me before and now after. I believe you can see that. Looking at me there, it looks like as if
Amazing.
I was pregnant. I was not pregnant.
Mm.
I've already finished having my baby since 2014. I came across this product 2021. So you can tell the margin. So this is when I was, coming down. I was like, oh my goodness. That in terms of my weight. You see, I was 239 at the beginning. Then I was 209, but now 194. But of course, you can tell the difference from my look. So
Wow.
I know she took this
That's
picture.
amazing.
Yeah.
So then the skin, when people are talking about the skin as well, I can't imagine the way I was dark there. So I do tell people, you don't need no cream. Use our product and you will glow. Your skin will glow. Looking at this product, it will not tell you which one to come first. Is it your weight? Is it your skin? Is it your sugar issue? Is it your high blood pressure? Like I said, the first thing I noticed was my skin. So you can tell. And here I was still coming down. That was before and the after.
Wow. Mm.
Can you spot the difference?
Mhm.
See my neck. Even if you don't see anything, you can see the neck. So
Wow. Amazing. That's
so
amazing.
when I said we need to exercise, yes, we do need to add something to it. Physical exercise. It doesn't just come like that. It doesn't just come like that. When we add physical exercise to what we are using, we will gain better results, which I did. And I am so happy and I'm enjoying it. So, and this is also another one like that. Okay, this is my mom. I turned my mom to a lady, right? Look, you can imagine this is how she was looking. I using our products, now she's here.
Wow.
So, I mean, that is my own testimony. Let me go to my beautiful co-hosts right there. So, can you imagine? She looks like grandmother
I know.
when she was wearing the green clothes. I used to tell her, wow, I can't imagine the way she was looking then. And she was younger in that green picture compared to the one that she's having a A1C 5.2.
Yeah.
So, and this is her look. That's her acne testimony right there.
I had severe bumps everywhere. Everywhere. And then it helped. It cleared it up. And actually, I need to take an updated picture because that video was like a year ago.
You
And it's
need to
much clearer. It's more clearer now, actually.
now.
Yes.
So then I did this as my journey, right? This is my own journey 2018, 2021, and 2022. So those are the picture I have for us. Oh, I just saw one now. This one happens to be a recent picture that I did because I just came across this cloth after a long time. Then I'm like, oh, this cloth is here. Let me try it on and see what I found. Huge difference. So who is going to tell me not to love this product? I am somebody that, since I've known myself, I always complain about my belly, going to primary school, which they call elementary here, I always tie clothes on my tummy. I've known myself to be that, you know, to be that girl with a big belly. Now, even coming across Sister Fola, how many years here, I'm still complaining. Every time I talk to her, I complain about my belly. But this gave me a big shock. This year, about last month, I was like, really? I've gone down so much. So I love this. I love this product. There's nothing anybody can tell me about it. Okay. And this is my guest. Can you beat that?
Big difference.
Can you beat that? Look at her before and look at her now. Now. So looking at all this picture, and when we complain, see, when we say,
Look
That
at that.
you? Was that you or someone else in the
And I'm eating. And I'm
But-
eating right there.
yes,
Eating something, shoving it in my face. Look at those arms.
Wow. It looks like somebody totally different.
yeah.
Yes. I feel totally different.
So
Wow.
I feel
if I were
amazing.
you watching from the social media, or you are being invited by somebody, I would just go back straight away to the person and tell that person, please, I want to order that product that they are talking about. Stop sitting on the fence. Stop being like skeptical, like should I go for it or not? It is your life. You know, when it comes to talking about this, I get serious a little bit because it hurts me when I see people like still spending their money buying clothes for Owambe. I don't know if you understand what I mean by Owambe, Eric. Owambe means party. We love party. We buy clothes. Now everybody will have the same thing.
The
And
uniform.
those clothes are always expensive.
Mhm.
Those clothes are always expensive, but we forgot to care for the body that want to use the clothes on. So I am pleading because it's of no gain for me to hear that you are there at the hospital bed or that you are sick at home to come greet you there. It's of no gain for me. So please, please take that bold step today and think twice. Go back to whoever we are watching this Zoom from their platform and ask them, how can you get the products? Do that. So let me go to my co-host. What do you have for those people who are still out there, looking or not sure of what to do?
Oh, wow. For my people out there who are on the fence, who have heard about this product and still on being skeptical, please come off that fence, join us, take the products. Trust me, it is going to make a big difference in your life. Our body needs certain nutrients, okay? And our basic diet that we're on does not provide for that, okay? Just see the products as a means of bridging the gap between what we need and what we're actually eating, okay? Many do not know, they want to lose weight, they want to feel fit, they just focus on losing, by going to the gym and exercising, but their nutrition is down the drain. So you need to have good nutrition. You need to still move. You still need to drink plenty of water and sleep very well in order for you to see a difference. So it's just very simple. Figure out a way. If you can figure out a way to take 7 fruits and vegetables every given day, you don't need the products. But if you find it difficult to do that, you definitely need to take the products today. Let's remember, health is wealth. We need to take care of our body. We only have one. You can't go to the store and buy another one. It is God-given, and it's our responsibility to take good care of ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you. So let me go to Erin. What do you have for your people online and your guests or whoever is watching this video and that will be watching it later on? What do you have for them?
Well, I just like to say if anyone is still skeptical and leery at this point, there is no product out there anywhere in the universe of its kind that has the research, the studies from the top universities, the scientists like this product. It's hands down no competition because there's no comparison. There's no product like it. And if that's not enough, we should be wondering what we should be leery of is what's being sold to us in the stores, what's being put on the shelves. All these bioengineered food ingredients stuff on the back. What is that? All this food coming from Frankenstein's lab. We should really be leery of what's in the stores. A lot of people say eating healthy is expensive, but I think we should be focused on why is cheap food so cheap? Why is it so cheap? Why is it so buy one give one? Why do they put those things out there for us at such a low cost and make it so easily available and all this processed food versus the whole grain things and the things that's going to provide us with the proper nutrition? The price is a little bit more expensive, but why do you think that is? Because people who are like myself, middle class, they know what we can afford. They know that it's easier for us to feed our kids junk because it's cheaper.
Yep.
So I think the real focus, the real question is we should be asking ourselves, why is cheap food so cheap? Because what's in it? It doesn't take much to make it. It's less quality ingredients. That's why it's so cheap. And it doesn't have any quality health benefits. So anybody still riding the fence, if the research and the studies behind it is not good enough for you, what do you have to lose? I mean, we've tried it our way for years from infants, some of us being fed all these unhealthy ways of eating, especially in the African American culture. We're big on grease and butter and fatbacks and pork and stuff like that. So if you've tried it that way for so long and you're not seeing the results that you like, or you're not getting any of these phenomenal benefits that we have shared here, what do you have to lose to try something different, to try a different route, especially with money back guarantee? Juice Plus is wonderful. If you're not satisfied, they give you your money back. So what do you have to lose? It's a win-win. I mean, I think everyone deserves to give that much to themselves to try something, an alternative. They say the definition of insanity is expecting change but continuing to do the same thing. It's just not going to happen. You have to be willing to make a step for yourself, because nobody else is going to do it. We only get one body to live in. If you don't treat it right, where else are you going to live? So that would be my final words.
Thank you. So
Yes.
that is it. You've all heard what we have said. But before I leave today, before I said bye to the people on Facebook, on TikTok, or whatever social media they are watching, I would just want to make one more announcement for you all. Because like we said, apart from the products, we also have business aspect in this. And at the moment, we have a promo going on. So if you know you want to do business, you want to earn extra income, this is the right time for you. This is the right time. Here in the United States, and also in Canada, is just $22 to own your own franchise. And if you're watching us from UK, it's just £1. But if you are there in Germany, if you are in Austria, if you are in Belgium, you are in Ireland, it's just €1. €1. It's as good as free. Are you there in Australia? It's just 55 Australian dollars. So, and if you know you are in other country, still contact whoever that invited you to this platform. Go to them. We have promo going on. So you don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out. So to our friends on Facebook, we want to really appreciate your time. Thanks for joining. We do this once a month. So until next time, make sure you go back to whoever invited you to this Zoom. And if you have any question, feel free to ask them that question. They will surely give you an answer. Thank you and God bless you. So I'm going off live now.